Hello, everyone. Welcome to the episode number 5 of QnA Series with Suresh GP. Today, we're going to talk about what is SRE and why is it getting popular. If you look at SRE, SRE stands for Site Reliability Engineering, and this was coined by Google way back in 2003. Now, what is SRE? As the name suggests, site reliability engineers focus on reliability and resilience of the systems that are being supported. So, site reliability engineering is one of the top 5 jobs according to LinkedIn's 2020 report. Now, why do we need an SRE? Today, if we look at any software development practice, we are shipping new features, code every 2 to 4 weeks, and we expect to realize business value. But many a times, shipping new features alone is not sufficient. We have to ensure when the product or feature is released, it is not only stable but also reliable. So we talk about two aspects called reliability and resilience. Now, what does reliability mean? Reliability is the ability of a system or an application to perform its desired function without undergoing failure. That is what we call it as reliability. The second aspect of a site reliability engineer is resilience, ability to bounce back. So, for example, when you are managing your infrastructure, systems, and applications, there might be some unplanned outages where the system breaks. So, one of the aspects of the site reliability engineer is to focus on getting the systems up and running quickly. So that will help us to improvise the user experience. The site reliability engineers are focusing also on an important concept called user experience. The site reliability engineers focus more than what we call as SLAs, which is service level agreements, to what we will call as SLOs, service level objectives. As you know, the customer experience keeps on changing over a period of time. So our focus should ensure that we are not just giving what has been agreed with our customer, but we go that extra mile so that the customer experience is enhanced. For example, if you are supporting a ticket and we have a priority 1 ticket that says you need to resolve the ticket in 4 hours, while you have been doing resolution in 4 hours, but what is going to happen is now you start focusing on resolving it 3 hours over and above 4 hours, so that the customer is much more delighted. The last and the other part that is important for SRE is also about a concept called toil reduction. Now, what do you mean by toil reduction? Anything which is manual, repeatable, automatable, tactical, and devoid of enduring value should be addressed. For example, it could be a technical debt that comes as part of the development team. It could also be a manual effort that takes so much time to complete the work. For example, it could also be the environment not being ready because it's not automated. So all of these steps helps us to move things faster, efficient, and make it much more streamlined for the customer to get business value. So site reliability engineering is a very predominant field of people to get themselves into making the user experience better. So finally, what kind of skills do you need to become a site reliability engineer? Now, as you know, if site reliability engineers focus on reliability and resilience, they need to get involved from the beginning of the life cycle till the end. That means right from design, build, test, deploy, we need to get involved end to end. So some of those key skills is to have a development knowledge, programming skills, any kind of programming, understand about pipelines, the CI/CD pipelines that we have talked about in the previous episodes, but also focus on other elements like monitoring, operational readiness, ensuring that we don't have unplanned outages, improving system behavior and performance. So it's a very critical skill to look at end-to-end life cycle that we can manage ourselves so that the end user experience becomes valuable. And remember, SREs are great collaborators. So they work with cross-functional teams to understand and help each other to make things work. So I hope you are now clear about what is SRE or Site Reliability Engineer, what are their roles and responsibilities, and what kind of skills do you need to have to become an SRE. So as I said, there is a great opportunity to enhance your career to make this work. Finally, the question is, where do you start if you want to be an SRE? The first starting point is to enroll for a course called Site Reliability Engineering Foundation. So we at TaUB Solutions are offering this course for everybody who would like to get a fundamental understanding about site reliability engineering. It's a 2-day course where we cover all the basic elements that an SRE has to know. And it is a very well recognized certification from DevOps Institute. So if you are interested to sign up for our Site Reliability Engineering course, look out on the link below where you can sign up for the upcoming Site Reliability Engineering Foundation course, get yourself certified and enhance your career. So good luck with your preparations, and I look forward to seeing you in one of those certification courses. Until then, stay safe and keep learning. I look forward to seeing you in our next episode of QnA Series. Thank you very much.